So what does it mean when you get stuck by a thorn bush and your leg goes numb? Asking for a friend. So today's adventure is going to take us back to Bachelor's Grove. But this time, we're going to do more than the cemetery, because we'll probably go in the cemetery again. I did the Bachelor's Grove Cemetery walkthrough back in July of 2021. Today I want to come back here while it's winter to try to find the houses and the barns and foundations and any remnants of the village that was back there, because Bachelor's Grove is more than just a cemetery. Bachelor's Grove had people that lived back there, and it was a farming community, and the woods, which are woods now, were once farms. So come join me as we explore Bachelor's Grove. Okay, we're almost here in front of Bachelor's Grove. So you can see there's a little bit of snow on the ground. It's a nice sunny but cool day here as we're going to turn off into Rubio Woods, which is across the street from the Grove. And then we're going to play a game of Frogger to cross Midlothian Turnpike, which is a 4-lane road with cars doing 50 plus miles per hour. Okay, let's see what we can find. Now we must play Frogger across Midlothian Turnpike. Alright, I think we're good there. Of course, a wave of cars are coming here. Alright, we've survived. Step one, we survived. And here we are, and this might look a little familiar from my last Bachelor's Grove video. The entrance gate to what used to be a road that now leads to the cemetery looks a little different than it did in my last video. It's the middle of summer when I took the last one. I've never been to Bachelor's Grove in the winter, so this is a first for me. So today, like I said in the intro, we're going to try to find some remnants of the houses and see what kind of ruins we can find. And yeah, we'll probably stop by the cemetery. You almost have to when you come to Bachelor's Grove. So not only was this not a forest, this was farmland back in the 1800s, but after that, there was a trail system in here, and Boy Scouts used to hike in here and stuff. Well, that's all gone. We're going to try to find some of these old trails and see if we can find anything of interest down these trails. This one trail here, I've noticed 2 concrete posts coming out of the ground, so we're going to take a look down this one. Okay, there's a trail here. Now, according to the maps, this may lead to foundation of what is known as the Schmidt family farmhouse. I think this is it already. Wow, this wouldn't be too hard to find. Yeah, definitely a foundation. Too bad there's so much snow because it's hard to see. Let's go around the other side. It's hard to see if there's any ruins, anything left behind. Be careful in here. I wonder if that was the garbage pit that we just walked through. Is that the garbage pit?
Yep.
Is that where they keep their frozen foods in the winter? So I've never been here. I've never seen this. Like I said, I'm here in the summer, and in the summer, this is all overgrown. Must have been an interesting house, because usually you see it and it's just rectangular. This is a little bit different. Try to go down here without falling. There's a good 4 feet deep. Some glass here. Old brown glass. Very thick. That's more than an 1/8 inch thick on that glass. Yeah, definitely where the house was. A little disappointed that there's so much snow here. It's kind of hard to see under it. But this is the foundation of what used to be the Schmidt family home here in Bachelor's Grove. Okay, so for those of you that did watch my Bachelor's Grove video when I did this in the summer of 2021, I did walk down here, and this was the area where my camera would not stay straight ahead. It kept on going off to the right, and I thought that was very odd. This is a different gimbal I'm using this time, so different gimbal, different season, different environmental circumstances. So yeah, maybe different ghosts are hanging out now. I don't know. And we'll see if it does anything weird. We are coming up to the creek. I'm hoping the creek is crossable today. I would like to get to the other side, because that is where the other homes are, the foundations. This is where, when this was a road, there was a bridge here, and it would go straight across. Obviously, creek there today, and the bridge is gone. I wonder if we should just follow these footsteps. Maybe people before us knew how to get to the other side, because nobody went off that way.
Well, maybe they didn't know the other side existed.
Well, that's true too.
It seems like dog walkers.
That could be. You think we should try to cross here?
Yeah, I think we should go down there and cross.
Go down there?
Yeah.
All right. So this should not be deep. We haven't gotten much snow,
Want me to test it?
rain. Yeah, you test it. You're much lighter than I am. And if I get you falling through any ice, your friends would enjoy it.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good.
Okay. Walk lightly. Right
Walk
here.
lightly.
Yeah.
Walk lightly, you say. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm on rock or water or land, but I do know that it doesn't like my weight. Okay. All right, we've made it across. And one of the things I wanted to show here, if I can, and I might not be able to, is you could see the wood and stone buttressing, or shoring I should say, that propped up one end of the bridge back in the day. Okay, we've now made it to the other side of the creek. You can see the creek down there. Luckily, mostly dry. This is the road, the old road. That is nothing more than a trail now. And we are going to try to find, I believe there's 3 houses total. We have found one. Going to try to find the other 2. And they're somewhere on the other side of this trail. All right, we've run into an obstacle course. All right, let's see if I can get under here. Oh. Okay, that was an obstacle course. Wow. We've gotten ourselves into a worse situation here. Maybe. Can't even imagine this in the summer. All right, we're going to try to get back onto a trail here somewhere. Okay, the main trail, or what we thought was the main trail, is impassable. So we're going to go off here, and we've noticed a tree straight away that has a blue arrow on it. So we're just heading toward that tree. I don't know what the blue arrow represents. Hopefully it's not certain doom. Well, it doesn't look like you're going that way.
Yeah, maybe this way.
All right.
Oh, another blue arrow.
Oh, we found a second blue arrow, so.
Oh, there's the orange.
Okay. Yeah, there's another blue arrow. So this is probably an actual designated trail. So as I mentioned earlier, there were actual designated trails in here. Have since been reclaimed. Yeah. Is that like a designated trail marker, I wonder?
Probably.
You got this orange paint on these tree trunks. And maybe that is to designate a trail. Or an area of interest. There's another one there. And we could see with this one, it looks like somebody tried to do an upside down cross in that tree. All right. Okay, so we're gonna follow the orange markers and see if that leads us any place. Okay, we've noticed another tree with an orange marker. Oh, I think it's over here. There's something straight ahead, and there's something to the left too. Now be careful around here because there might be an open well, so watch where you walk. Because this is something. This might be the well. This could be the well. I don't know how deep it is because of the snow, but looks of it, it's It's a good 6 to 8 feet deep from here.
Looks pretty well.
It does look well. Thank you. All right.
See that way.
I think right here. I think that's the house. I wish that, I kind of wish there was no snow, because I like to be able to see the stone foundation. Here's one of the stones here from the foundation. Hard to tell with snow on it. Oh, you got some fungus? That's pretty neat. Look at that. Wow. Oh, there's one there too. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely it. That's definitely a house foundation. That's pretty deep. Looks like there's a lot of thorn bushes around here, so I want to get around to the other side. You know, it's hard with the snow to distinguish what is stone or wood or what, because you can't see. But that's definitely one of the house foundations. And this area around here was all farmland, which it's hard to picture that this was farmland, but it sure was. All right, I'm going down here. I mean, this isn't a bad sized house for the time. I mean, you're probably talking maybe a 15 by 15 foot structure, which isn't bad for the time. Let's see if we could see here. Is that, yeah. So there's the stones for the foundation. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so we've now found 2 house foundations, 1 well, and is there anything over there, over straight ahead where I'm pointing the camera?
No, it should be.
Okay. All right, let's see if we can find something else. Excellent find. Okay, as we're following some trees with blue arrows, which we don't know what that means, we came across this indentation into the ground. Hard to tell what it is. It could be a garbage pit. I don't see, I mean, it's circular in nature. I don't see any stones around it, but the stones can be underneath the snow. So not sure if that's a well or a garbage pit or what it was. There's the tree with the blue arrow. So we're going to follow the arrow and see where that takes us. Okay, we made it back to what used to be the old Midlothian Turnpike, and I wanted to show you this. This is the road. This is what used to be here. This is where cars used to drive. Here's the old asphalt from the old road right there. And now that's what the old road looks like. Nothing but brush and trees. No way you're driving a car down here nowadays. Trees are even growing up through the asphalt. Right there. Quite amazing. You know, it's really remarkable to me how nature just reclaims everything that's hers. You know, this was a community, like I had said, houses with people and kids and farms and now what's left is holes in the ground. You know, it's quite amazing to see how nature just says, "Yep, that's mine. You're not using it. I'm taking it back." Okay, we're trying to, I think this is the trail here. And I think you're going to the other side of it, so. And there's more markers on the trees, so. All right. Follow the markers seems to be the key. It's an amazing number of downed trees. Oh yeah, I think straight ahead, right behind that large tree, I see something. Yeah, look at that. We found it. The house foundation. There we are right there. That house this looks like the biggest one yet. This one looks like it's maybe about 20 by 25 in size. And you could see that it's been gone so long, a lot of the foundation stones are gone. Here you can see a couple here. Ah! Sorry, just got stuck by a thorn bush. Ooh. So what does it mean when you get stuck by a thorn bush and your leg goes numb? Asking for a friend. You can see there the stones. Did you find the well? Or is that the silo? Oh, the well's over here.
Yeah, I think the well is right there. This is something different.
Yeah, look at that. A flashlight? That was the last victim that was here. So look at that. There's you can see the stonework there. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. And there's a big cavity in there. I wonder if there's an animal living in there. It's a large cavity. And over here we have some old concrete with snow on it. And yeah, I believe this to be the well. Right here. Let me get a close-up of those bricks. Wow. Great find. Creek is crystal clear today on this beautiful winter day. Okay, we're going to try to find what we believe is a foundation for an old silo, and so far we've been firing on all cylinders. So hopefully we'll be able to find this. And we're also in the area too, we're an unfortunate area where a body was discovered a long time ago, 1966. Woman was found naked, died, and don't know how she died, but it was right over in here somewhere. Are those clothes?
Yeah.
And we have some clothes here. As I just tell you the story of the naked woman, then we find clothes.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But right here, here's the silo foundation. We could see the stonework of the foundation there. And this is probably a good, I'd say 15 feet in diameter. So one time there was a silo sitting here for the farmers to use, and now it's nothing more than remnants in the ground consumed by nature. Okay, we were able to get across the creek, retraced our footsteps. Anything interesting over there? I don't know. So last time I was here, I definitely got a feeling, and a not so good feeling, in this area over here, this wooded area. Today I don't get that feeling today. You want to take a walk over here to the pond, or you want to cut through the cemetery?
We can wrap around and walk through something.
All right. So back when the road did go through here, this area here was the parking lot for the cemetery. Cars used to park here, but that was, of course, when the road was closed, that was taken out, and that no longer exists. There's a cemetery to my right. Last time I was in here, I heard voices, and some voices were coming from where I'm at right now, and there was nobody here. It was in the area over here where I thought I heard talking, but I checked down the trail and there was nothing, so that was interesting. We have some stonework here. There was something here at one time, not sure what it was, but there was something. Okay, we're coming up to the infamous lagoon. Last summer it was green with algae. Today it is white with snow. That is the infamous lagoon. Said to contain bodies that were dumped in here from mobsters in the 20s, although I don't really believe that story. All kinds of stories, but I'm sure there's a lot of stories to tell in that lagoon. Probably a lot of tombstones down there as well. And as we enter through the back door of Bachelor's Grove, and I won't do a thorough tombstone by tombstone walk, because I've done that already, but we'll go check out the infant daughter tombstone. That's always a crowd favorite here in Bachelor's Grove. People leaving all kinds of relics here. The Fulton stone, as we go around to the other side, I should say Fulton on it. You see there the Fulton stone. Very nice stone. Very nice. Pan of Bachelor's Grove Cemetery in the winter. Very peaceful. Okay, everybody, that is going to wrap it up today from Bachelor's Grove and Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. Well, we came here with the intentions of finding some relics, some old foundations, see what we could look for. And we did. We found 3 house foundations. We found foundations of the wells, silo foundation. So this was definitely a successful explore. The only thing I wish there was a little less snow on the ground so we can see maybe some remnants, find some bottles, you know, look for things like that. But maybe we could do that in the spring now that we know where the house foundations are. So thank you for coming along and exploring with me today. And until next time, keep exploring.